How about Phil Mickelson, guys? He ends up missing the Tour Championship by a single stroke. Now, we're going to see Phil next week at the President's Cup, Pharrell. Over the last few weeks, seems to be a bit rejuvenated after his President's Cup spot was on the line, has played well the last 2 weeks, just missing, as we said, the trip to East Lake. What do you think? Can Phil compete going forward? Look ahead to next year. Has he shown us a little bit at the end here where we can think, hey, maybe Phil can win again on tour?
Well, as he acknowledged, he's had a focus problem, and he saw a therapist about that. And, you know, in years past, he's dealt with that issue. But, you know, Phil is at a point in his career where it's a bonus for him. You know, he still wants to win the U.S. Open. He still wants to be competitive. That rivalry that he had with Tiger that really never manifested on the golf course, I think we're seeing Phil having a longer career. And I think he's driven that at 47, 48 years old, he can still play with those guys.
What do you think, Dylan? Do you think the motivation came from maybe being left off the President's Cup, which obviously didn't happen, but he seemed to kick things into gear? Pharrell mentioned the focus. He got his health in order a little bit, but the golf was better. 5 top 10s this year, very underwhelming overall for a season for Phil.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pharrell's right that it's a bonus for us, too, at this point in his career that he's still going. You know, we've seen what's happened to Tiger. But to just be able to watch Phil be in contention, get some of his energy back, his focus back, it makes sense that it would be hard for him to be locked in every single week. So, you know, I think he could be peaking at the right time for the President's Cup, and it could be good for him to have this week off.